I love being a narcissist, and honestly, you should too. Most of you think that you hate narcissism, but you don't. You hate uncontrolled narcissism. Narcissism without discipline, without direction, without aim. That's what you hate. And that distinction matters far more than people think. I'm all about me. It's my life, it's my story, it's my body, it's my mind. If I don't prioritize any of those things, nobody else will. And that doesn't make me toxic, that makes me responsible. And I love having that responsibility for myself. We've been told that caring about yourself deeply is arrogance, that confidence can be insecurity, that self-focus is just selfish. And one thing I've come to realize is that people don't actually suffer from narcissism, or too much narcissism, I should say. They suffer from not having any at all. They hate themselves quietly. They even abandon their potential politely. They abandon their standards just so that they can be liked by the people. And then they call it humility. They tell themselves that they're being humble, but they're not. All that is self-erasure. All healthy narcissism is telling yourself that you matter enough to take yourself seriously. That's it. You don't build anything in life without a degree of self-obsession. Artists have it, athletes have it, actors have it, visionaries have it. You think that somebody wakes up at 5 a.m., trains, does whatever they need to do, their self-care routine, whatever it may be, and then tells themselves that they don't matter, that they don't care about themselves. No, that doesn't happen. They care so deeply about themselves that they would want to demand more of themselves. Even with everything that they're currently doing, they expect more. They expect better. That's why I firmly believe that narcissism is a superpower, just one that you need to use correctly. You stop shrinking yourself to make other people feel comfortable. You stop tolerating nonsense. You show up for yourself. You show up sharper. You speak clearer. You move with intention. And honestly, that benefits everyone around you. And as a result of all of these things that I've just mentioned, you believe that your time matters. So you don't waste other people's time, and you definitely don't waste yours. Healthy narcissism creates standards, and standards create stability. Without stability, you have nothing. So this is the uncontrolled narcissism that we spoke about earlier. The narcissism that puts you on fire with absolutely no container. So this is where people, of course, value the external more than the internal. So it becomes about applause, validation, how many people can admire you, can recognize you. It goes from am I right to am I admired. It's a type of narcissism that destroys relationships with people, because people just stop being people and they start being mirrors. And me personally, I could never live a life like that. I feel like it'd be very boring, but there are some people who do. If someone challenges you, they're an enemy. If someone succeeds, they're a threat. If someone needs you, it's an inconvenience. None of these are qualities of a strong person. It's fragility in disguise. Real self-focus will require temperament. It's saying, I'm the main character, but there's other characters. I'm the main character, but there is other characters. That's the balance. And let me give you a real example of this. Healthy narcissism will say, I want to get in shape because I want to respect my body and I want to feel strong. The unhealthy, and I'm just going to say the unhealthy side, for the sake of me not having any more tongue twisters, but the unhealthy side will say, I want to get in shape because I want everybody else to notice me. The healthy side will say, I'm building my life up because I deserve substance. The unhealthy side will say, if I don't amount to anything, I'm nothing. If nobody sees me doing something important, I'm nothing. That's the difference. It's the same drive, different outcome. And this is why I believe that narcissism isn't the problem, it's the lack of self-awareness. When you know your tendencies, you can aim them. When you don't, when you deny them, they run wild. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather be somebody who knows that they love themselves than somebody who pretends that they don't and then resents the world for it. And slightly coming off topic here, guys, one thing I've realized about people who hate narcissism is that they dislike, or rather they benefit from people who have low self-esteem. Low self-esteem people are ridiculously easy to control. I'm going to make a separate video on this altogether. But they're easy to control, they're easy to manipulate, they're easy to influence, they're easy to guilt. But when you're, of course, confident, when you're sure of yourself, when you love yourself, you're overconfident, you're arrogant, you're self-centered, you're doing too much. And all that translates into is that you stop being convenient. If you don't temper it, narcissism will isolate you. It will. Your growth will turn into obsession, your purpose will turn into ego, and your confidence will turn into cruelty. And this is why discipline matters. This is why humility happens. And I mean real humility. And not the fake kind where you hate yourself. No. The kind where, of course, you can reflect, you know your flaws, you understand your flaws, and you work on your flaws. That's the kind of humility I'm talking about. So having said all of what I've said for the past 7 minutes, I don't exactly know how long this video is going to be. I love being a narcissist. I love it. I'm all about me. I'll always put myself first. I believe in my potential. I believe that my life is worth something optimizing. I believe that my time, my body, my mind, they're all sacred. And of course, that reflects in the way I speak to people and the way I treat myself as a result. I'd like to think that. Does this mean that I worship myself? Absolutely not. I only worship the Most High. But I build myself. These are two very different things. So, brother, having said all of that and enduring my yapping session, of course, I think it's time for you to admit that you could use a bit more narcissism. I think you could, honestly. But yeah, once again, for you guys who made it to the end of this video, massive thank you from me. I do appreciate all of you guys' support. If you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it to a friend you think may need to see and hear this message. If you guys want to join a community full of like-minded people on the path of self-development, then I'll leave a link down below in the description, as well as the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless.